Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest tonight is a former middle school principal who has spent 2 terms in Congress representing the 16th District of New York. Please welcome to The Late Show, Congressman Jamaal Bowman. Welcome aboard.
What's up?
Welcome aboard. Today marks the 3rd year since Juneteenth was made a national holiday by an act of Congress signed by the president.
Yes.
And I'm just curious. This is kind of neat. You, as a congressman, got to vote for that bill.
Yes.
And I'm curious what that meant to you as a legislator and just as a person who got to do that, as an American citizen who got to help make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put into words. You know, I was only in Congress for a short period of time when I was able to vote on this bill that people have been fighting for decades to get passed. And so it was humbling and it was exciting, it was inspiring, and I was happy to be able to do it. It was great.
Now, Okay, I want to talk to the former principal here. Okay. One of the biggest fights going on, sort of culture fights going on in the United States right now, is in some school districts, generally controlled by Republican legislatures, have outlawed the teaching of what they call or consider critical race theory, but rarely is. Lessons on diversity, equity, inclusion. As somebody who used to head a school, what's your response to that? What are the values? What is the value of keeping that in the schools?
First of all, the Republicans are bullies, man. They're trying to bully the entire country into one singular way of thinking, and our strength is our diversity as a nation. You know, the fact that we come from different countries, have different backgrounds, have different experiences. We need to learn more about each other because that's how you bring the country together and people together. And so we have to do everything in our power to push back against banning of books, you know, taking over school districts, fighting back against DEI. We're not going to be our most aspirational selves as a nation unless we embrace diversity. So that's what we have to do.
Okay, your primary is this Tuesday?
Yes.
Is this Tuesday. Spoiler, the polling is a little rough right now. You're down by 17 points in some polls. Your opponent has criticized your opposition to U.S. support for Israel's military's response to Hamas's October 7th attacks. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a point of attention all across America right now, especially within the Democratic Party in the primaries right now. Can you clarify where you stand? And do you understand why some people have gotten upset about what you've said?
Yes, October 7th was incredibly traumatic. It was a war crime, it was a terrorist attack, and we condemned it right away because they killed innocent civilians, so it was horrible. However, the response has been collective punishment, and tens of thousands of civilians have been killed, and that's why we called very early on for a permanent ceasefire. And for us, a permanent ceasefire means stop the fighting, release the hostages, get humanitarian aid in there because famine is setting in and children are starving to death. And please, 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 let's find a pathway to peace. Because this is not just about, you know, Gaza and Israel and the Middle East. My entire life, it seems like we have been engaged in some kind of war and conflict. And we continue to spend trillions of dollars killing millions of people, and we can't even find enough money to provide food and clean water to children all over the world. And so my hope is peace. My hope is a two-state solution, but we got to put the guns down to come to the table to negotiate for peace.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? I mean, the world sees what's happening in Gaza right now, and their heart breaks for the tragedy for the Palestinian people and the innocent people who have died, and their heart breaks for the horror that was inflicted on the Israeli people on October 7th. What do you think the United States' role is in exercising what power and influence we have to try to make this peace come about or to achieve a two-state solution. We've been trying it for so many years. We've been involved for so many years. Ultimately, what do you think our job is, and how can we best use our position in the world?
Yeah, you know, we have a foreign policy that pretty much follows the idea of peace through strength. And what that means is we need to have a very strong military so that we can scare other countries into doing what we say. I wish we would use our wealth and our resources and our means to lead with diplomacy. That's what I wish. We already have the mightiest military. Can we use our resources to fight climate change? Can we use our resources to make sure every child has clean water? Can we use our resources, in this particular case, to actually build a Palestinian state through policy, but also through resources? Don't just talk about it. Take the steps to ensure a two-state solution so that the Israelis are safe and they have self-determination, and the Palestinians are safe and have self-determination.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more. Congressman Jamaal Bowman, everybody. Stick around.